Welcome back to Ancient Domains Mystery. I took a day off after the unfortunate events of our last episode. But this episode, we're going to get back into it. So, here is Hobgob, aka Serious Sammy, if she ever earns her name. Okay. I believe we've just ID'd all of our items. So, first things first, my usual list of corrections, because making videos reduces my IQ by a solid 20 to 30 points. Things become much clearer once the recording software is turned off. Said something about an avatar of order, or avatar, see, I'm confused now. I've already gotten confused again because the recording software is back on. Said something about an avatar of balance. That was me being befuddled and going through the 5 stages of grief, bargaining most likely over this altar not being lawful. I find it much easier to play the later portion of the game as a lawful character. I don't really have to worry about my piety shifting that much. I find it more difficult to maintain neutral. So that's why I never enter this town until I've converted to lawful. I made a mistake. These things happen in ADOM. It's actually one of the things I like best about ADOM. ADOM holds you accountable. It's like real life. Most video games, you make a mistake, you're like, well, I'm going to load a previous save. Everything's fine now. No, not ADOM. No. ADOM's like real life. You make a mistake, you have to deal with it. Okay? But at the same time, ADOM also, like real life, gives you the opportunity to thrive and develop a new skill set, a new set of knowledge based on those mistakes. So it's actually a beneficial circumstance to occasionally mess up an ADOM. So I said something about an avatar balance. Avatar balance, there's no way we can become an avatar balance. That wasn't even what I was thinking of. An avatar balance is the product of a special ending called the Ultra ending. If you complete the Ultra ending while neutral, that's not going to happen. Okay, one, we've already mucked up some things we would have had to have done if we were going to get an Ultra ending. What I was actually referring to was the Champion of Balance, which is when you've been crowned with a neutral alignment. Back after my first win, I wanted to make things a little more challenging, so I decided I wanted to play the game through as a champion of balance who never changed alignment, stayed neutral for the entire game. And so I'm debating if we're going to do that or if we're going to go back up to the other neutral altar we passed on the way down and convert it to lawful and just use it as an altar. If that's the case, it's going to cost us about 8,000 gold to convert that altar. So I think we're going to make this decision in a very simple manner. We're going to look at our inventory. We're going to see if we have 8,000 gold. If we have 8,000 gold right now in our inventory, we're going to go ahead and we're going to convert that altar. And we're going to start thinking about moving towards a lawful alignment. I'm not going to do that until after the pyramid, because we're getting pretty close to the pyramid. Still need to find a blink dog. I don't want to turn lawful, get crowned somehow, which I doubt we're going to get crowned right away, but still. And then kill some blink dogs, drop back to neutral, and lose our crowning. Or the more likely outcome, get the lawful, build piety with the lawful god, drop to neutral, and lose that piety. I don't want to do that. So, we're not going to switch to lawful right now. But we are, if we have 8,000 gold, we're going to plan on converting to lawful. If we don't have the 8,000 gold, we're going to play this game as neutral. It's going to be a little more challenging for me. We're going to see if I can do that. So let's take a look. Oh, 2,800. So we cannot convert that altar, and this means we're going to maintain a neutral alignment for the rest of the game. Okay. So the benefit of that is we're about to sacrifice some money on this altar and build up some more neutral piety. Let me look. I know we got some new equipment at the end of last episode. I know some of it was pretty exciting stuff. So let's see what's up with that. We're also going to probably sell some stuff. need to bless that Girdle of Strength. Okay. I'm actually going to keep using the spear for the DV bonus. Okay. I'm going to save the shields for last, because that's the exciting bit. Be nice to get some better boots. Those are nice boots. We'll probably end up using those. All the other boots we found were terrible, but those are really nice. We'll keep them. Light crossbow accuracy. That's nice to have. Okay. We probably need to grind some herbs. Oh, the shields. I was about to forget the shields, and that is the cool part. So, there we have an adamantium shield, +9, +5, -1 to hit. Very nice. Crystal tower shield, +13, +4, -2 to hit. Very cool. And a small adamantium shield, +5, +0. Okay, we're not going to ID this small shield because it's cursed and it's probably not worth it. So, these are both very tempting. Which one should we go with? So, there's 4 extra points of DV with this one, but 1 less point of PV. Excuse me. And 1 less to hit. This one has the extra point of PV. Although I usually lean towards PV, I think in this case 4 extra points of DV are worth it. So we're going to go with the Uncursed Tower Crystal Shield. Okay. Make sure we have our Cloak of Adornment on. Okay. Let's sell some stuff. Ultra heavy robe, yep. We'll keep the red leather gauntlets, they're situationally useful. Sell these worthless boots. Sell these weapons. Sell the cursed short bow. Keep all of our arrows. Sell his holy symbol. Okay. Need to read those books. And we have 4 Blessed Morgia roots. We should probably eat those. Okay. Always double check the prices you're selling for because you never know when you're going to be selling something with great ad fix. And you're like, oh my gosh, I can't sell that. And you've already hit yes, and then you have to buy it back for a fortune. I have done that. I once sold a piece of artifact armor by accident. Okay. Press capital O to sacrifice. We're going to sacrifice some gems. As you see, he deeply appreciates gemstones. If he does not accept a gemstone, that means it's actually a piece of glass. Sell all of our money. We'll get more soon enough. Okay. We'll go ahead and let the priest have that piece of glass on the ground. Be careful not to have the dwarves staying next to you when you go down the stairs because they will follow you down, which is a problem. Cloak of Adornment. Okay, we are going to drop this Cloak of Adornment because we don't need it. We're going to drop this extra shield. Okay, I'm actually going to pick up all of the scrolls because we really need to figure out which one is the scroll of identification. Also, I'm going to pick up our spare holy waters and anything that's not identified. Okay, let's go ID that stuff. We know that Blessed Brown's gem is actually well, I don't know. I think that was a piece of glass. Wasn't that what was already there? Yeah, it was a piece of glass. Okay. What all did we pick up? Okay. Okay. So we're going to drop everything we don't need. Except for things that are unidentified, because we're about to pick all that up, just in case we do find a scroll of identification. As I said before, melee accuracy is applied to a weapon, so... And I don't believe you can apply it to an artifact, which is kind of lame, but you should... save those in case you find a really good weapon you want to enhance. Carrying too many bones. Don't need to carry this candy. Actually, we will now never use candy. Okay. Let's pick up everything that's not identified. Okay. I'm gonna eat that Morgia. Oh, I'm too full to eat right now. Never mind. I believe we picked up all the scrolls that we hadn't identified. Okay. So, just in case this scroll has some horrible reaction, we are going to take everything off value, because it could be a scroll of item destruction, which would destroy an item that we were wearing, so we don't want that. Instead, what we're going to do is equip something worthless. Like, let's say... this cursed spear in the missile slot, and that way we can unequip it later. You can always unequip things from the missile slot. Alright. We're going to read something. We're going to see how many of each scroll we have. Usually one of the scrolls you have the most of will be a scroll of identification. This is risky business here. I wouldn't normally do this, but by this point in the game, we really should have found a scroll of identification. So, we got 2 of those. So my guess is it is either this, Doggo Futzfa, or this, Carpe Diem. Let's go ahead and read the Blessed Carpe Diem. Cross your fingers. You suddenly understand the function of all your items. Boom! That's how you do it. Bless scrolls of identify everything in your inventory, which is fantastic. You always want to bless them if given the chance. Let's re-equip. Oh, we have an Amulet of Death Ray resistance. And a Necklace of the Eye, which is very, very useful for Spellcaster in the big room, because that way you can see further away. Make sure you're not accidentally hitting a tiger. I'm probably going to bless that. I'm definitely going to bless the Amulet of Death Ray resistance. So, let's just go ahead and do that. We dip it into a Potion of Holy Water. Boom! We also... Do we have a Girdle of Carrying, or am I crazy? Thought we had a Girdle of Carrying. Don't tell me I accidentally sold it. That would be terrible. Okay. Maybe I'm just getting this guy confused with my other character. Pick up one of these cloaks. Leave our cloaks of adornment here. We're probably not going to use them except in Dwarf Town. Getting myself all befuddled. Okay, we want to bless that ring of elemental mastery, stun resist. Oh, we have a ring of the fish. Very cool. Gives us access to the underwater cave, where we can find some pretty cool stuff. One item in particular. That will actually be our next goal, I think. Bless some rings. Okay. We'll, for the most part, wear that ring of acid resistance. It's difficult to get acid resistance. When we approach a monster, it can stun us. We'll put on the Blessed Ring of Stun Resistance, and we'll be pretty much immune to stun. So, that's pretty cool. Razors of Toughness. Fencing Gloves of Fidelity. So, that's really nice gloves, but we are going to find better gloves later on, so I'm not going to bother blessing them. Heavy Boots. Longbow. Arrows of Slaying are good. Arrow of Hunting's very nice. Quarrel of Hunting's very nice. Construct Slaying is nice. Tool. Spence Weed. Okay, let's drop some stuff. Not going to be using that Amulet of Order. I think I will go ahead and bless the Amulet of the Eye, or Necklace of the Eye. We're going to drop this crossbow since we're not training it right now. Don't really care about the Cursed Spear either way. Drop the quarrels since we're not currently using the crossbow. I think we'll save the arrows of construct slaying for a little later. I'm not going to bless the Ring of the Fish because I didn't note this before because it's auto-cursing. Every time we put it on, it recurses itself. So we're not going to bless it quite yet. We will bless it when we use it, though. We need to bless our wand of... We have a wand of teleportation. That's cool. Ball Lightning is a horrible, horrible wand because it shoots in a random direction. So you just don't want to muck around with it. We'll bless that Potion of... Well, no, we'll wait to bless the Potion of Exchange. We'll keep that handy in case we face a cat. Drop our Potions of Potential right now. Once we get bigger stacks of them, we'll dip them all together into a potion of holy water that we can bless the whole stack. We may... No, I think we'll save the potion of gain attributes. Gain attributes, you want to save it till you've reached your potentials, because when you drink it while you're at potential, not only do you gain in point for all of your stats, assuming it's blessed, it also increases the potential of all your stats. So it's pretty amazing. You only bless one of them times, the only drawback. Defense is another one that applies to equipment, so we'll save it. Save as these Scrolls of Uncursing here in case of emergency. We can work our way back. Same thing with Repair. Scrolls of Identify, we'll want to bless, and we'll want to get a bigger stack of them before we dip them. Protection's like Defense. It only applies to equipment. Do we need to bless anything else? That wand. Do we not drop the Potion of Gain Attributes? We did not. We need to do that. Also drop that Cursed Potion of Cure Poison. Do you have anything else that needs blessed? I don't think so. We don't have a Fireproof Blanket yet either. You see, we are missing some very important things. We don't have teleportation control. We don't have a Fireproof Blanket. Considering we're going to be going to the arena here, or not the arena, the pyramid here in a little while. That's not the best setup. But we've got some other cool stuff. Let's go up here to read our books. Okay. Drop Dark Predictions. Don't need it. Okay. We have a Wand of Door Creation. Okay. How many keys do we have? Only one, so not worth it. The lock that appears on the door is based on what tile it is, so the lock will always be the same, I believe, if you cast the spell in the same position. But I don't know for sure which lock is going to spawn there. I would like to have a locked door there to protect our equipment from being stolen. But at the same time, I don't want to generate a door we can't lock. That'd be a waste of a spell. Okay. I guess this lizard's coming with me. Anything good here? Potion of Booze. Door creation. What are our weapon skills look like? Okay. Really need to be practicing with our bow. Okay, so never mind on that. Let's just kill him. Don't want to risk burning up more of our equipment. Oh, 2 potions of water. Great find. Okay. So, you guys remember the rule. We always lead the fire away from the herbs. Oh, cool. We killed it. Bows is now at level 3. Another spellbook of Dispel Undead. Take the robe, just in case it's robe of invisibility. Small tome, we don't know what that is. That could be cool. Okay, this is Stomophilia. We'll want some more of that. What was this? Or Sanadotus, okay. And he confuses us, but we should be okay. See if we can hit ourselves with a lightning bolt. No. Short sword might be good. Accidentally wiped out one of these. Oh, actually I picked up a rock. Don't want any rocks right now. Probably should have been a little more cautious with her. Okay, so there's something invisible standing right there. I don't care if we accidentally destroy that equipment. We are going to kill it. Hopefully we killed it. So, Mr. Gordon Overkill was suggesting that I should make more use of pepper petals. He says they're basically like spent sweet, except you eat them. So, we will follow his advice. Could be a good scimitar. Gonna let those herbs grow some more. Continue to train this bow. Alright, so we are at the 30-minute mark. I'm sorry if this has been kind of a boring episode, but at least we figured out what we're doing, right? I will see you in the next episode of Ancient Domains of Mystery, and with any luck, we're going to go to an underwater cave and meet a relative of someone we ran into earlier in the game. Be an interesting experience. See you then.